I can walk up and down here as many times as I want, pop here.
Don't become a nuisance.
You're becoming a nuisance.
Alright, thank you very much.
Introduce yourself.
Alright.
Introduce yourself. You're turning out to be like the picker at Ipswich. What's your name? What's your name?
That you were blocking the entrance.
Yeah, well, whoever snitched needs to. Yeah. Okay, well, this.
Not coming on site.
This footage. Hi guys, welcome back. LNA. So. We're just still in Milton Keynes. We're just driving around, having a look at what we can find. So we found the back entrance to Waitrose, Gate 2. Fantastic. So we're going to go and have a look at that. We also found, we did find the big Royal Mail and Parcel Force, but there was nothing there at all, literally nothing. But we found this place, and then we've also found Royal Mail over here. So I might do a joint visit, Waitrose and Royal Mail, or I just might do Waitrose, then go over to Royal Mail, and then see what happens. But I don't know. So we've only just got here, so Waitrose, not coming out to speak, not interacting. So which is kind of what we want. You know, as a member of public filming, taking pictures, that's fine, leave them alone. That's what auditing is about, but it's not brilliant content for you guys. So what obviously we're going to do, I might go and interact over with Royal Mail. So we'll leave Waitrose for the moment and we'll head over here to Royal Mail, because those guys are funny, they're jittery. This is disgusting. Look at that. That's really piss poor. And it's the Royal Mail site, so they should be out here cleaning this up. It's absolutely disgusting. It's not a good show at all.
What you're watching here is already mid-confrontation, and if you've spent any time following audit footage in this country, you'll recognize this pattern immediately. A camera appears, and suddenly a manager who was perfectly comfortable ignoring a site covered in rubbish becomes very interested in directing a member of the public. We're in Milton Keynes, we're on what appears to be public land, and the question of who actually has authority here is about to get a proper airing. Stay with this one.
Still, I don't know if it's old signage or what, but yeah, so they're all vehicles, but this is, it's not on really, is it? It's not acceptable. Like, how many members of staff probably work in this site? Even if you called it 100 members of staff, if every member of staff come out and picked up a little bit of rubbish, this place would be fine. But look at the state of it. Look at the state of it. It's a shambles. It's disgusting. And this has got to be the Royal Mail grounds. This has got to be their site. Okay, I know they're sharing it with a tyre company, so we'll leave them alone. We're not here for the tyre company, we're here for Royal Mail. But look at the rubbish. It's terrible. But yeah, so this is it. This is Royal Mail. Rubbish on the inside of their grounds as well. So there's rubbish literally everywhere, and nobody can be bothered to pick it up. And my boots are absolutely filthy as well now, just by like walking around in here. It's shocking. They've had a fire at some point. Look, there's charcoal on the floor. But disgusting. You alright, mate? Give us a vogue. You got a manager in there? Is he inside? No, it's a helicopter.
Oh, you lost one? Have you lost one?
What's that?
Your helicopter?
Yeah, I can't find it. I was just having a look at the grounds, mate. What the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, it's all rubbish, man.
That's terrible, isn't it?
I don't know.
This is your ground, though, isn't it? Is it not?
I don't know.
It probably is from in the gates, out of the gates.
Yeah, out of the
boundary,
yeah.
Boundaries. I'll have a look on the survey. It's terrible. It's bad showing. Bad showing. Okay.
I don't know. How you find your helicopter?
Yeah, I'll keep looking.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Is this a 24-hour site?
No.
It's not. Alright. So There's a manager inside. We'll go and speak to a manager in a minute. We'll go in and have a look, and you know, it's terrible. Bad attitude from staff members to members of the public, which, what do you expect? He's on training, like he was saying, like driving there, he was waving his arms about, which is pretty cool. So, Royal Mail, if you're watching, what's that all about? And you know, your staff members know they're okay. It was a bit of a tease and a laugh, but this isn't acceptable. It's absolutely disgusting. It's representing your company. So
the manager walks out and opens with, "Are you recording?" Which is fair enough. But within seconds it shifts from a question into what sounds like an instruction to stop. Here's what's worth knowing. Filming from public land or unrestricted space is generally lawful in England and Wales. No statute prohibits it. The principle is straightforward. Approaching someone doesn't hand you authority.
it's vile. You alright, boss? You alright? Yeah, not so bad. How are you?
Not so bad. Can I help you at all? Because I believe, are you recording inside the yard?
I'm just recording anything I can see, to be honest, and most of it is rubbish at the moment.
Right. And are you doing this for a reason, or are you...
Yeah, because it looks absolutely disgusting. I'm just documenting it. It should be cleared up. So it's just being documented.
Yeah. Are you doing it on behalf of a company?
I'm going to decline to answer any questions, to be honest. You haven't introduced yourself. You just come up and ask me, you know, a few questions. I don't know who you are, to be honest.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm the person in charge of the building here.
Oh, so you're a pick?
That's right. Yeah.
I've had some dealings with picks before.
Okay.
One special pick as well at Ipswich.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Are you recording this at the moment?
Yes, I am.
You are? Right. Well, I don't want to be recorded.
Now the manager claims the auditor has been on site, but the auditor calmly points to the wasteland behind him and says that's where he was standing. This is the kind of moment where a site survey would settle everything in about 30 seconds. Without one, it's assertion versus assertion, and on camera, the person making the claim carries the burden of proving it. Worth remembering that.
Well, unfortunately, you approached me, and I'm in public, so...
my understanding was you were coming on site.
Nah.
You haven't been on site?
Not once.
Right, so what are you doing with...
Where I was stood on here on this waste ground, filming. That's not your site.
So have you been recording up and down here then? Or have you just...
Why are you asking me so many questions?
No, because you shouldn't be recording any part of our Royal Mail building at all. My understanding was you was on site.
Yeah. Firstly, whoever lied needs to have a little bit of a slap on the wrist. Yeah, and I've said that now. Right, I was over there on the wasteland. As it recording your building, it's tough luck. It's being recorded now, and if I want to stand out here for an hour recording it, I will.
I'm not blocking the entrance.
Yeah, I'm not blocking the entrance. I haven't been a nuisance.
Okay, that's fine.
You're interfering with my work day.
Okay,
so you're being a nuisance to me.
I'm not blocking our entrance, so can you keep off the entrance for me?
Right.
The manager now issues what sounds very much like a directive. Stop crossing the road. You're a nuisance. I'll call the authorities. So let's be clear about what the law actually says here. A private employee generally has no power to restrict a member of the public moving freely on a public road. Calling police is absolutely their right, but as the auditor correctly points out, officers arriving...
The road,
that's fine.
I'm going to cross as many times as I want. I don't need any stupid directives. I'm a big boy. I know how to look left and right.
If you become a nuisance or you're blocking the pathway, then I will call the authorities.
And what are they going to do?
Okay. Well, that's
absolutely nothing, because I'm a member of public in public, not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, but I'm not.
You can waste police time as
to walk up and down here.
I can walk up and down here as many times as I want. Pop here.
Don't become a nuisance, please.
You're becoming a nuisance.
All right, thank you very much.
Introduce yourself.
Right.
Introduce yourself.
I'm the pick of the building.
You're turning out to be like the pick at Ipswich. What's your name? What's your name?
That you were blocking the entrance.
Yeah, well, whoever snitched needs to... okay, well,
this... Not coming on site.
This footage will be sent to your head office, and then we'll deal with the little crybaby poppet that lied. You're becoming a nuisance because you're talking over me. You approached me, so you obviously wanted some information, but you just keep chapping off, don't you? Maybe if you shush and listened, then you might hear.
Please, don't be offensive.
Well, I'm not being offensive, but you're offensive because you're talking over me. I'm just... That's how I talk. I'll point as many times as I want.
This is the moment the whole exchange starts to collapse. The manager talks over the auditor. The auditor raises the question of de-escalation training, and any chance of a productive conversation evaporates. Here's the thing. De-escalation isn't just a buzzword on a training slide. It's the professional standard that separates a good manager from a liability on legs. One calm sentence at the...
Pigs are absolute pigs, aren't they? Really, it's being filmed. You can try and escalate whatever you want, but as a manager, you should be trained how to de-escalate. But obviously, your training is just as crap as the other picks. Absolutely disgusting. Right, so obviously, some little poppet baby cried and went, "Oh, he's blocking the entrance," when I was stood over there. So obviously, there are a bunch of pussies and snowflakes in here, right? Couldn't care less about the state of their grounds. Oh, he's blocking it, but I was stood over there. So that footage is going to go to head office 100%, because the management at Royal Mail is absolutely shocking. If you go back through my videos, every single time, every interaction...
The auditor now puts forward a pointed claim that someone inside gave an inaccurate account of his position, suggesting he was blocking the entrance when footage appears to show him on wasteland the entire time. If that account is accurate, it's a serious concern. This is precisely why continuous recording matters. Not to catch people out, but because an unbroken record either supports a version of events or it doesn't. Here, it's
a manager that escalates it. It's a manager that's rude. It's a manager that doesn't know the law. So every single time it's a manager. And it's crap and it's going to be documented. But these little crybabies that lie are also being exposed. So Royal Mail, again, what a bunch of pussies. Crybaby, like, it's just hilarious. So anyway, I found that quite funny. I enjoyed that one. I really did. We're just going to stand here and get some more footage, I feel. I can stand here for as long as I want. But we'll just film the little crybabies who lied. So, I don't care. Do you notice, like, every single time, oh, you're becoming aggressive. Oh, mate, you're forgetting it's being filmed, right? You stood there already and just said, yeah, is it being filmed? Yes, it is.
Stepping back, the auditor reflects on what he describes as a consistent pattern across multiple Royal Mail sites. Managers escalating, not de-escalating. And he makes a point that's hard to argue with. A camera doesn't change what's lawful, it just records it. The old principle that used to be drilled into public-facing staff, treat every interaction as if it's being watched, has never been more...
For those exact reasons, right? Because now I can guarantee that little pussy's going to go onto the phone and go, there's a guy out here with a camera and he's being aggressive. Well, fortunately enough, everything's been recorded. So he can bullshit and say whatever he wants. At least it's on film. So... But they do, management, they need to learn how to de-escalate. They need to learn how to shut their mouths and listen and communicate. Not just give stupid directives and waffle on and sound stupid. You know, de-escalate. That's what it's all about. But hey, Royal Mail says it all. It says it all. It's literally, I've only had one positive interaction with Royal Mail, and that was with Gareth at Huntingdon. So Gareth, if you ever get to see this, mate, well done, you're still winning. Out of the, 7 or 8 Royal Mails that we've done now, we've done quite a few. Same, isn't it? I'm the pick, do as I say. I'm a pick, give me that. Don't stand there. You can't cross a road. Right, I am. I'm going to start bringing high vises, because then they can't even say that excuse. So I'm going to get high vis with the LNA branding on it, and then we're going to just have high vises on us. So then they can't say anything then. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm done, to be honest. I've spoken to the manager, I've had an interaction, like, which was a bad interaction. It shows what they're like. I do like the electric vans. I do like that. I don't know how far their range is, but... Sorry, mate, am I...
What is that?
I'm just doing a little story on the Royal Mail. So it's a camera and I've got some lights. Yeah. So I've got like a little hand. I can detach that, and it's like a handheld one. I've got some lights and a microphone. But I'm just doing a little story on Royal Mail in the mess. It's really, really terrible.
It's disgusting.
And here's your palate cleanser. A passing member of the public stops, has a perfectly civil conversation, agrees the rubbish is unacceptable, and casually confirms that filming in public is entirely normal, because it is. No drama, no directives, no ego. Just a decent human exchange. The contrast with what happened 20 minutes earlier couldn't be more stark. The camera was never the problem.
It's a shame.
I'm here. Some kind of cars parked across that way.
Oh, what, lengthway?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Crazy. Absolutely.
If they want to mow it, I mean...
Yeah, they can't come out and keep it tidy, can they?
Exactly.
Well, this is what I said. Like, I've documented all the big churn, mud and the grass, you know.
And they've taken... That's newly laid.
Really?
Yeah, because they've got the power thing. I walk here every day and they've been putting the power for electric vehicles here.
Yeah.
It's all been dug up and relayed flat.
Oh,
now
okay.
they've driven on it after.
And then they've destroyed it. Yeah, that's a shame. I'm really disappointed in all this rubbish. It wouldn't take 5 minutes for Royal Mail just to send a couple of guys out.
Someone actually raked it up and put it there, haven't they?
Yeah, somebody's made the effort to put it in a pile.
And left it.
Yeah. Well, see, they've got big ass bins. Like, it ain't going to hurt them just to send somebody out, pick it up, and it's not. The manager come out and he had a right old go at me. Oh yeah, he was really rude. Oh, he said I can't film the building, I can't film out here. Of course I can. I do it for a living, but you know, I pointed out to him the rubbish, but he didn't care about that. He cared more that I was like pointing the camera towards Royal Mail. But you know, to be honest, I've spoken to quite a lot of people where I don't live up in Milton Keynes. I live in Suffolk, in Bury, Bury St Edmunds, and Royal Mail, like in the local area, there's been parcels go missing, letters go missing, stuff like that. So I've travelled quite a few places, different Royal Mail sites, and you know, had an interaction, done little stories on what they do and if they're working, you know. And I'm going to be honest, I've only had one positive interaction with one Royal Mail, which was in Huntington, and the manager's name was Gareth. But everywhere else they come out, you can't film, turn this off.
Have you gone back there since? Has it been rectified? Whatever you...
So Gareth, who was in Huntington, he's absolutely amazing, and we sent the footage to head office, and they kind of just praised him how he, you know, come out and dealt with a member of public, and that's how it should be. Come out and speak with respect. You know, I'm not here to cause any issues. I'm just doing a story. You know, documenting.
Yeah, exactly.
I shouldn't be kind of snarled at. Well, no, you know, this is local area. You know, for you guys, this should have a bush and some. Well, I think personally, it's down to Royal Mail. That's what I think. I'm going to go back and check the boundaries. But they said no, it's nothing to do with us, it's council. But if it was council, it wouldn't be in the state that it's in.
Now the boundary question gets a proper look, and this is where it gets genuinely interesting. The passerby and the auditor examine physical evidence on the ground, dug up tarmac, electrical ducting, infrastructure that points toward Royal Mail's own works. If that land belongs to them, then the manager's energy was directed entirely at the wrong problem. The rubbish has been sitting there.
You know, but I don't know.
Because they've dug that up there. Now, if that was council, they must have got permission, because that's the electric cables going up.
So that's theirs. So again, that tells me it's their land. So
so ordinarily a boundary would be up to the thoroughfare, wouldn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly, 100%. Because he's saying his boundary is this line here. So if his boundary is this line here, then it continues down there.
That's it.
100%. So it's a shame. You know, they should send somebody out and pick it up, or even if they wheeled the bin out. I've got gloves on. I'd put it in their bin for them. But it's not.
10 minutes probably. Well, less than that. Less than that. It's done, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a shame.
Okay,
well, I appreciate you talking to me. Really appreciate it. Thanks very much. Take care. Have a nice night. Right, so there you go, guys. Like, we're going to be done. That guy was really nice, really polite, and he agrees. Look at the state of the rubbish. It's not nice. It's Royal Mail, and he also agrees. If you're in public, you can film whatever you like. So that's a message to you, Mr. Pig. You're the person in charge. You're the pig. You certainly are. Like that guy in Ipswich, 100% PIC with a letter missing. See, look at those planes there. Look at that one. That's a contrail. One's taking off. So that's Luton Airport over there. So that's pretty cool. It's quite nice. Right, we're done. So thanks very much for watching, guys. We're not going to go back to Waitrose. What we're going to do, we'll head back home, head back to our base. We'll recollect, and we'll be back up here on Friday. I'm definitely coming back and revisiting this guy. Absolute moron, brain dead. We're coming back to Waitrose. We will do Waitrose, 100%. We're going to do Waitrose. And we still need to find the entrance to Amazon. And I've been looking all day. I've been here like 4 or 5 hours at the moment, and I still can't find the entrance to Amazon. And I'm sure it's so easy, but I'm like a kid in a sweet shop up here. Anyway, right, I'm rambling. The video's getting long. I'm going to sign off. Thanks very much, guys, for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please support the channel. Don't forget to go over and check out Angry Vet. Absolutely amazing guy, brilliant auditor, fantastic content. And I would hands down say he's the best auditor out there at the moment by far. So go and support him. Please give him a like, share, and say LNA sent you. So thanks very much, guys, for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I love you all, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.
So there it is, one afternoon in Milton Keynes, one camera, and a masterclass in how not to handle a member of the public exercising a right that's been part of English common law longer than Royal Mail has existed. 3 things to take away from today. First, filming from public land is generally lawful. A private employee issuing instructions to stop typically has no legal basis to do so, and calling police won't change that. Second, de-escalation is a professional skill, not an optional extra. When it's absent,